Hello and welcome to the second of 3 videos about past modal verbs. This one here we're going to look at whether something is necessary or not necessary to do in the past. So, first thing to realise is this, that when we're talking about obligation in the present, we use have to or must. The good news is that there is no past form of must. We can't use it, it doesn't exist. So we use had to. That's it. Had to plus infinitive. So let's look at this example. When we're talking about something that was necessary, we're using the verb in the positive form. We use had to plus infinitive to say something was necessary at a specific time in the past. The example here, the car broke down and we had to call the pickup truck. It was necessary to call the pickup truck in that situation. What about these situations? The internet stopped working, so what do you normally do when the internet stops working? Okay, so we called the technician. We asked for help. We turned it on and off again. Usually works. Try this example. I had to call the doctor because... Why was it necessary to call the doctor? I had to call the doctor because my wife was sick or I didn't feel well. Saying that something was necessary at a specific time in the past. Ahmed missed the lesson, so he had to ask his friends for the work he'd missed, he had to send an email, etc., etc. Now, when we're talking about to say something wasn't necessary in the past, you didn't need to do it. It's not important, don't worry about it, let it go. We use didn't have to plus infinitive. We say that something wasn't necessary. Look at the example here, the office was near the station, so they didn't have to walk far. It wasn't necessary. The internet was working fine, so was it necessary to call a technician? No. The internet was working fine, so we didn't call the technician. I didn't have to sit the makeup exam because I took the original exam. Okay. And David's sister paid for lunch, so he didn't have to pay. It wasn't necessary for him to pay. So let's have a quick recap. We use had to plus infinitive to say something was necessary in the past. There was an obligation to do it. I lost my phone, I had to buy another one. Can't live without a phone. We use did not plus have to plus infinitive to say that something was not necessary. There was no obligation or need to do it. The quiz was cancelled. We didn't have to study. Yay. So, now, go off and try some practice exercises before you move on to the next video. If you need to watch this video again, watch it as many times as you like. And good luck with your exercises.